Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Tactical Fortitude. We're up and away again. It is another big week. It has been. We had the draw through the week and talk about our upcoming game against Charlton. I do have Victor and welcome him to the stage. How are you, buddy?
Hello, how are you doing?
Doing very, very well. We have Aaron at the moment, so message for us. He's out hunting. One of his pastimes. So no tactical break.
Oh, I think that you're lagging a little. Now can images froze. Don't know if it's just for me. Let me check on YouTube. Okay, it's for everyone.
Wait a
Hello
second.
everyone. Okay.
Hello everyone. We back. Ken, I'm lagging. I can't do in Melbourne. I'm doing my best. Am I
We
there?
we lost Ken. Okay, now you're back.
I'm back. Oh, good. Yes, Melbourne. I am off my phone, but it seemed to go fine the other day. I'm in the same hotel I was in. Have you still got me, Victor?
Yeah. You're lagging a little,
Excellent.
but now you're back.
Sounds just like my life in general.
Sorry?
Sounds like my life in general, just lagging a little bit.
Okay.
So, well, let's get into it. Why don't we jump straight into it? We'll get straight into tactical fortitude today. What do you got for us?
Okay, so let's talk about the Coventry match. Uh, I couldn't finish the analysis of both matches, so the idea is to talk about the most interesting one, that's Coventry, and then we can have a general chat about the team performance according to using this match, but to talk about everything, and probably in the next show we can cover some aspects of the match against uh, Portsmouth. Yeah, Portsmouth. And also we can talk about Cardiff in the next show because we have some things in that happen in both matches. I don't know
Sounds
if
interesting.
Ken
Let's get
is
into it.
with us. Hello? Oh no, he's not.
I'm here.
He's lagging a little. Okay, while we don't have Ken, I have a new friend over there, Rex the Dragon, some Brazilian supporters in Wrexham. I'm lagging. Okay, now I'm back. And I also have this beautiful scarf. I'd like to thank my beloved friends from Wrexham Brazil community who sent me straight from Wales. Okay. Yeah,
I'm here.
can is frozen.
Yep, I'm here. I don't know.
People in the chat, let me know if you guys can listen to me while Ken is not back. Let me check.
It's like you can't see me.
Okay, now I can hear you again. Okay, they can hear both of us. I can't hear Ken anymore, and he's frozen. Let's wait a little to see if he gets back.
Yep. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, now it's good. Okay, so I was talking about my new friend Rex the Dragon over there, and the gift that I got, this beautiful scarf. Let's go.
Let's get in. Let's get into it, Victor. Give us what you got.
Nice. Uh, well, let's go through the whole match breakdown, talking about some aspects, some details. Let me share my screen. Just a second. Okay.
While Victor's bringing that up, while he's getting it ready, interesting. I was very disappointed in the Portsmouth game, to be honest. That was my opinion of that game. Obviously, Coventry was fantastic. I was hoping we'd bring that same sort of fortitude to the Portsmouth game, but unfortunately that didn't happen. We lacked the finishing prowess again. But while Victor's getting he's getting his stuff up now. So let's get into it. Victor, I'll let you go.
Okay. Do you want to start talking about an overall analysis of Portsmouth? Some impressions.
Well, I mean, if you'd like, I mean, the Portsmouth game I thought was very disappointing in the fact that we just failed to finish off the final third. I mean, Lewis O'Brien again had an amazing opportunity to score, and he just lacks that little bit of finishing power. And John's mentioned it on multiple occasions that he's not a finisher. He's a great creator and creating opportunities, but he's just not great at finishing.
Yeah, that's it. He is very dynamic. He runs everywhere, as himself said in first interview. He covers every blade of grass, but he just can't finish it well. Even against Coventry, we'll see he lost two clear chances. One clear chance.
And I was a little bit disappointed in Windass actually in the Portsmouth game as well, to be honest. I thought he lacked a little bit of creative flair. Kiefer Moore I thought played well, but he just didn't have the support around him. I thought the defense was excellent. Dan Scarr was amazing defensively, and our man of the match, 100% from his performance, was Arthur Okonkwo.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Windass, when Windass is not playing well, we'll have fewer chances. That's it. And probably was the worst, his worst match. Okay,
that's true. Yep.
Another thing about Portsmouth match was the same problem we faced against Cardiff. We just can't handle sometimes when the opponent is pressing too high. They did the same that Cardiff did, and we had fewer opportunities because of that. We just can't get out of high pressure properly. But that's it. It was 1 point, away point. That's important as well.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with the fact that we got the point is good, but I really felt like we should have got the 3. I think we are handling the high press better now than what we used to, but we still do struggle against it. But this is where I take my hat off to Max, who's improved with the ball at his feet so far this season and has handled the high press a little bit better. Obviously, missing Cody and Dan Scarr starting. Obviously, Cody was available, but you couldn't change that lineup after the performance against Coventry. I mean, it was our best game of the season.
Yeah, and Dan Scarr did brilliant again.
Oh yeah, amazing.
Yeah,
amazing. And some Andrew says just saying he's slowly coming to the conclusion that Broadhead will never be a good fit with this team. I don't know about. I think he will find his spot in this team. I'm just going to be interested to see how that evolves.
Yeah. The problem about Broadhead as a starter is that he just can't defend well, not as O'Brien or even Windass do. And Kiefer Moore is not a good defender as well. So if you have Kiefer Moore and Kiefer Moore and Broadhead as starters, we are just too exposed. So at this moment, we can have both of them as as starters if we need to defend a little more. But I believe that he'll develop this. He'll fit in this in our style of play, and he'll develop. He's a good player.
I agree. And I think Kiefer Moore will need a rest at times. And I actually think that a Smith and a Broadhead would be quite good together. Even Hardy and Broadhead would be quite good together.
Yeah.
And I think, if we need to rest Windass more and so on and so forth, but it's going to be interesting. I mean, obviously, we only have the one game now before the international break, so I'm not expecting any changes this weekend because you can afford to rest the players after that. But we'll see.
Yeah. Hope we get another win. Well, let's go.
Yes.
Let's take a look at our big win and that big L on Coventry scoreboard, as Josh said, a big fat L. Can you put in the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Okay, let's go. So that's the same idea. Take a whole match breakdown. We go through the screenshots, and then we have a chat about some details. Well, the first one, we change it again, the way the design, the tactical design, when we were defending. We used three designs in this season. We started defending a 5-3-2, sometimes a 5-1-3-1-1. Then we changed it in some matches to a 5-2-2-1, we can say, or to a 5-2-3 or 5-4-1. Now we have this 5-2-1-2 that sometimes works against Coventry. Coventry it worked well, especially because they use it a lot. These central midfielders, the CDMs, to build the play, and O'Brien was fast enough and has had enough energy to press them. So as we see, the first line, the five in the back, these two players always watching the midfielders. Was Thomas Asante, usually Matt James, because he's a little slower than Ben Schiff. He was a little more deep, protecting the box, and also watching Thomas Asante, while Ben Schiff was following, chasing their number 8, I believe, or the number 6. One of them. I can't remember the names right now. One is Allen. I don't remember the other guy. While O'Brien, this guy is Allen. This is the number 6. So
Yep.
we could see, and always doing also this. We defended it in a. It was not a man-to-man mark. It was a mixed way of defending, like protecting the zone, but always doing these short chases when their players changed the position, or they started running up. So this is a good example. This play started here. This guy went all his way across the field, across the pitch. Then Ben Schiff could follow him to avoid a pass in a dangerous zone.
And if you go back one slide, Victor, just for a second. So if you see in the defensive, the deep defensive line there, we have a spare player in the middle. Now, when you play a man-to-man, so you can see him there at the top of the D in defence, right in front of goal, right in the middle. So, yeah, and anyway, when you play man-to-man, sometimes that gap can be there for players to run through from the midfield. So when you go from this slide to the next slide, these Coventry players in the midfield are coming through the centre towards the goal, but the defender's already there, which means that space is not exposed when these players are looking to cross from out wide.
Yeah. Okay. And when we were attacking, we were using the same idea of the 3-4. Actually, 3-4, because this is Kakachi, this is Kabore, and O'Brien as this number 10 with two players more advanced. But Windes is a roaming playmaker. He goes all around. We will see in next slides. But usually we had this configuration with O'Brien here, and 2 players advanced, with the wingers also offering support. And one interesting thing is when O'Brien or Windes used to drop to offer support, we always had Ben Schiff going up to keep their last line busy. So that was interesting as well.
Yep.
Uh, those long chases, short and long chase that I told, when we were pressing a little higher, we can see that Cabora is following their left back, Windes and Moore taking care of the defenders. Sometimes always leaving the player in the opposite side of the play free, so we can adjust if the ball changes the side. And then O'Brien, as the number 8 dropped, advanced, actually O'Brien dropped a little, and as the number 6 dropped, Schiff followed him. So this worked really well. We I think that I can say that we'll see in the slides, we kind of dominated Coventry in this match, because they could only they found some space, they offered some danger, but almost all the plays were in transitions, in offensive transitions, in counterattacks. With the ball, they couldn't harm us, because we in the first half, especially in the beginning of the second half, our high pressure was really good. And when we had to go down a little, our last line was defending really well, protecting our box really well. So that's
Yeah.
it. And when we had the ball in the build up, we could always see this 3+2. Clearth is not on the screen, but he's around here. Always the 3 defenders plus the 2 midfielders, the double pivot, offering the support. So it worked really well. We can see here that Danskar has the ball. He will go up a little to make the defenders run towards him. Then he passed to James, the third man dynamic. He can find Ben Schiff with some spaces and face in the play. And well, when you have a player with his passing quality, it turns into good opportunities. That's what we saw, and that's one thing. Coventry was not pressing very high, so our defenders also were a little comfortable to pick
Yep.
what they would do. So
Yep.
that's
And
a good point
it's
also.
right at this exact moment where this ball has come from Scar across to James and coming through to Sheaf. As James is passing that ball to Sheaf, the players forward of them are thinking about the spaces they can run to, because they know in a couple of seconds Sheaf's going to have the ball facing goal, looking to attack. So the players in front of them are already thinking about the space they're running into at this exact moment.
Yeah. You're talking about our attacking players.
Our attacking players.
Yeah. Well, we know that Wrexham plays very direct, so every time we get a little window in the midfield, instantly all these 4 players in the front, in this situation, the 5, because we had Kabore here, Kakachi, O'Brien, Windes, and Moore, they all start running towards the goal in a very dangerous way. It worked really well. Well,
Absolutely.
another, as we defended very well, one important thing that made us win as well, we were winning almost every duel. Our players were, they were very focused and high energy. Every duel we were winning, and we got a lot of offensive transitions. This was the first one. Sometimes in the throw-ins, we were winning most of the throw-ins as well. So that was an interesting point. That's not happened against Cardiff, and against Portsmouth. We were losing a little some duels, but in this match we were very focused. So here we could steal this ball. We can see that Chief and Matt James, uh, actually not only them, both of our wing backs, and O'Brien, the attackers as well. Everyone running up. Matt James
Yeah.
uh,
Look at
tried a
O'Brien.
long pass. Yeah, O'Brien was available here in a good condition. Matt James chose to pass to Kiefer Moore right here. We can see the ball is here. O'Brien, he said, "Hey, I was here," but he will receive the ball. Kiefer Moore couldn't win the duel, but he could bother the defenders. Windes got the second ball and made a brilliant pass to O'Brien, but O'Brien chose not to finish.
This particular moment blew my mind that he did not take the shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't care if he misses. I don't care if he misses the shot. Just take it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just what I said in our broadcast. I say, okay, we know that you're a not good finisher. You can't shoot the ball very good, but do that. Just do that. Probably he also knows that he's not a good shooter, but that's it.
Yes, yeah, he did. You can tell it's going through his mind that he doesn't think he's good at finishing off and shooting on goal. But the only way to get better and be more aggressive, go for the corners, like of the goals. Don't. He actually tried to score a goal in the Portsmouth match, and he was just too conservative. He was able to get to it easily. I'd rather him go for just inside the post and miss on the outside than be so conservative that it's an easy stop for the keeper.
Yeah. But that's it.
Yeah.
I'm reading the chat. Some people making some comments.
Yeah, Andrew saying there, can we please show some real aggression at the start of our games? I understand where you're coming from there, Andrew. Sometimes, although I do get why they like to be, you don't want to concede the early goal. That's the one thing. But I agree with the premise of being more aggressive at the start.
We were against Coventry. We were very aggressive in the start.
Absolutely, and just remember, we're the only team to beat Coventry this season, so that's a great feather in our cap at the moment. It's the only game they've lost all year.
Sorry?
It's the only game Coventry's lost all year was against us.
Yeah.
And obviously, Kiefer Moore having his hat trick was just unbelievable. Like, it was just a pearl for him. But we do need to be offering more options on goal, and I think that's where, if we went back to one of the very earlier getting into this side, I think we've got to find somewhere for him, because he will offer that other attacking option, in my opinion.
Sorry, now I had some lag. I couldn't listen to you. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just talking about Kiefer Moore doing well and how we need another option in attack to basically put a little bit of doubt in the minds of the other team's defence. And I think, obviously Windass normally is that option. He had a very poor night against Portsmouth, but I do think that Broadhead has to find a place in this squad, because he's a threat as well. And there's other players, Sam Smith, these guys.
Yeah, but the team the team is developing collectively, so that's the first step for the players feel more comfortable and also develop individually. That's it.
Well, it's interesting, Victor. John mentioned the other day that teams adapt. They watch your play and they adapt, and they start, and you then have to adapt again and move forward in the way that you play. And I think this is something that Wrexham is still not quite there with yet. It's coming, but and just got to remember, when we're only a third of the way through the season. So there's
Yeah,
such a long way
yeah,
to go.
yeah. And we changed some. We made some adjustments 3 times in this beginning of season, changing the tactical design. So the thing is getting. We will get in there. That's it. The chemistry is developing.
Agreed. Mm.
Well, we started getting offering some danger as well in our corner kicks. We couldn't score. We didn't score in a corner kick from a corner kick in this season, did we?
No, I don't
I
think so. Not
don't
yet.
remember. Yeah, that's one problem. We could score some important goals last season, but well, in this league the defenders are better, so it's harder to score. But in this situation, it was an interesting one, an interesting strategy, just making the goalkeeper cry. So we had
Yes.
this good kick, then almost Ryan could score. Before they also had a dangerous one. I didn't take the screenshot, but we defended well in general. They could finish a lot of crosses, both from corner kicks, both from build up play, but all the headers that they did were pressed. So that's important. They never finished a header with a free player. Always we had one of the defenders pressing them. So that's
Yeah.
why we could win.
Not allowing them the free shot.
Yeah, never.
Mm.
Well, kept the high pressure. We can see the front three. We were defending with Kiefer Moore and Windes and O'Brien in the back. Now we have Kiefer Moore and Windes in the front, O'Brien in the back. That's better because the player who's alone is the player who needs to run more. Kiefer Moore is not the guy to run. O'Brien's the guy. O'Brien's the guy who can run. So that's an important adjustment.
But Kiefer Moore has to take less steps, Victor, because he's so much taller.
Kiefer Moore just needs to stay inside the box.
Yeah.
Because when he leaves the box is low, and when he has the ball for a long time, almost always he misses the passes. So he needs to take few touches in the ball and inside the box. That's where he knows how to play.
Yeah.
Some chases also with the wing backs. Cabore is chasing the number 10, their left winger. So he's cut inside, and Cabore is chasing him. The same happened with Kakachi.
Victor?
Sorry.
So just frozen. I don't know that anybody in the chat's having obviously a couple of technical issues today.
Oh, okay.
There we go. You're back. You're back.
Okay. And well, as I said, we were winning a lot of duels in the throw-ins. In the throw-ins, this screenshot is from minute 17, but since the beginning until the end, we were dominating these duels.
Yep.
Another good chance just before they score. We use it a lot as they were not pressing too high and not too hard. We could take some risks, taking some short free kicks, and this was a good one. Clearworth could pass to Cabore here. Cabore hold the ball, found Ben Schiff. Ben Schiff is amazing when he has time and space. Before he received the ball, he was looking at Windes and could find this beautiful pass. Then our other attackers running, Kiefer Moore pushing the defensive line towards the box, creating this space to O'Brien. Windes tried to cross. The cross was deflected. Sorry, he tried to find Kiefer Moore. That was the best option. It was deflected, but as Kiefer Moore created the space and could push the defenders, O'Brien was free to receive and take the shot. I won't I won't say that it was a bad one, but could be better. The goalkeeper did a great save with his reflexes, but a better player would score this one.
Yes.
Actually, not a better player, because O'Brien played really well. He's a good player, but a better
Yeah,
finisher.
that's a better way to say it.
Yeah. Because in the short play, in the short passes, making the ball go around, offering support, O'Brien's amazing. But the problem is that he's the guy who receives most of the opportunities, because he's very fast. He can position well, but he needs to develop this his finish.
Yeah.
Okay, now is where their goal started. Cabore took some wrong decisions. Now he had Clearth running to a free space. He just decided to dribble. He could dribble the guy, but the cross was bad. They recovered the ball and then could organize the play. We can see that Cabore is a little late because he was up in there. They made the ball go around, and then they could find a good pass. So it started here with Moore. Moore was in doubt in this situation. He didn't, as we were pressing here, their number 6 could cut inside. Then O'Brien, then Schiff couldn't reorganize quick enough. Kiefer Moore was in doubt if he could cover this guy or drop to protect the zone. He decided to protect, but his decision was a little slow. Then he was here again, always in doubt. Then Kakachi, I'm talking about Kiefer Moore, but this goal, part of it was because of Kakachi. Kiefer Moore was pressing here, closing well this passing lane, but as this guy advanced, he took a step to the left. He didn't see that Kakachi couldn't follow Sakamoto, that's their right winger.
Yep.
Then this pass entered here. This guy is very good. He could find a brilliant
such
pass.
a good player.
Yeah, the goal he scored. I was narrating the game. I said, "Oh my god, there's no need to do that." There were children watching. There's no need to do that. That's it. And then he find a brilliant pass to a very good player, to a very good finish.
What a finish.
Yeah, pure quality that we didn't have in all these chances that we have in the front.
I could do nothing about that finish. That was just one touch, getting perfect weight and angle on the shot. It was just, it was beautiful to watch, even though it was against us.
Yeah. Well, and again, another situation, the same of the goal. This space started to appear a little more in the second half of in the second part of the first half. Actually, that's when they changed the side of the play quickly. We couldn't cover well this free player that we let in our high pressure. You can see here that Windows is communicating to the players that we need to do this balance a little quicker. In the second half, we could fix this better. But another problem. This guy here who received the ball, he passed it to the winger, to Sakamoto, then Wright, that was their number 9, using the 11, but wearing number 11, but playing as number 9. He dropped it to offer support. All the players watching him. Then their right back just started to run. No one followed him. We can see that Ben Schiff saw him running, but he was just pointing to someone to follow him. Then we can see that our last line is overloaded. They almost uh, actually they didn't. I would say that they almost scored, but they couldn't finish because we recovered well. We offered some space, but our last line was always recovering well and winning the duels. So that what
Yes.
made us win.
Yep.
Well, then we got back into the match again. Another good opportunity in a counter attack. This happened a lot from a corner kick. Win this did this flick on to O'Brien. Very good one. O'Brien also passed it to in a one touch to Kiefer Moore. Then Kiefer Moore showed his passing skills, touching this ball here. O'Brien is fast, but
he's
not
he's not
not
the
this
Flash.
fast.
He's not that
Yeah,
quick.
yeah, he's not the Flash. Okay, but he kept creating some chances, creating opportunities, always using Ben Schiff, O'Brien, and Windes. Those three in the middle, exchanging quick passes, changing positions, going around every time that, uh, as I said, O'Brien drops, Windes advances. If both of them drops, then Schiff advances. In this situation, Schiff could find this good pass to Windes. I believe he was offside, but the referee
It's very close
didn't
there. If
agree.
you look across the field, it's very close.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, actually, this guy is giving him condition
Yeah,
because the
that's right.
pass was a little before.
Yep.
Okay, and then another thing that Moore is not so fast, so it was a good opportunity to across, but Moore just couldn't run too fast. Too
This
fast.
is where I think like plays like this is where I think we need like a Sam Smith.
Yeah, Sam Smith definitely should score this one. He would be there. And then Windes just had to to drive the ball and then tried this cross, but the defenders were in a good position.
Yeah, good defense.
Yeah. At the example I said, the midfielders going around, James here offering support, O'Brien and Windes changing side, and then Schiff occupying his position. You could find some good space
Hmm.
in these situations, creating a 2v1 in this side of the play. I think that this play ended with a bad cross from Cabore, but was a good play. Another good opportunity in a quick build up. James saw Kiefer Moore, but Kiefer Moore did a bad first touch. It was another unbelievable one. And in the broadcast, I said this. Well, their number 10, Mason Clark, did a brilliant one-touch finish, while our striker couldn't control a long ball with space without pressure. That's the difference. Kiefer Moore is good, but he
Hmm.
his technique is not so good on handling the ball. So that's it. A bad one. But we kept our pressure. This is the second half. O'Brien, he was very good, as I said, with this first place, especially when he was under pressure. In this situation, he could win this ball. Two players approached him, and he did a pass, a chipped pass to win this here. No, Ben Schiff is here actually. As I said, O'Brien dropped it, Ben Schiff advanced. Ben Schiff passed to Windes, tried to pass to Windes, but it was a bad pass again. Another offensive transition, another counter attack. Kakachi was really good in this match as well, winning some duels, trying always to find these long passes. The pass was bad, but the idea was in there. They just need to develop, get more confident. That some I think that we can see a goal from this long pass to from Kakachi, because he tried 2 or 3 long passes like this. Oh, we lost Ken. Ken is with us. Don't know. Let me read the chat a little. Uh, Hebs is saying Japanese wingers are very dangerous. They're really fast and very technical and very accurate. Yes, Sakamoto was beautiful to watch. His first touches, his short dribbles, and his passing skill. All the technical skills were very accurate, as you said. Yeah, Ken is lagging a little. Now it's just a black screen. I don't know if he can hear us. Let's wait a little. I'll read the chat. If he didn't come back, if he doesn't come back, I'll keep on going. It seemed to be flawless, perfect hat trick. Technically speaking, yeah, Bruce. He had almost, uh, almost no. He had 4 times to 4 opportunities to finish. He scored 3 times, and the other one was a good shot at the end of the play from outside the box. A very strong one. Great match from Kiefer Moore after some bad matches, some bad performances. So that was important. He played well last match yesterday against Portsmouth, but he didn't have some opportunities. I don't remember any opportunity that he had inside the box, but he was good in the duels, uh, doing also some working as a target man. We really need to improve on tight space, passing on and triangles, because there are teams that won't allow us space. Yeah, that's the point about yesterday match. But as Ken said, we improved. We got a little better. The problem yesterday, the main problem was the last touch in in the final third, the last third. Okay, now Ken is back. I was
Yeah,
reading
sorry about that,
the
guys.
chat.
A few internet issues here in the hotel, but yeah,
Yeah.
great. I've been listening the whole time. It's just been playing up.
Okay. Okay. So I'll keep going. Another counter attack. We were really good in these ones in this match, and that's an interesting point, because when I did the opponent analysis, that one thing that I identified there, these long passes, looking for the searching the back of the defensive line, were one of their weaknesses. And well, the analysis team also noticed that we could explore very well this situation. So another good pass from Kiefer Moore. Windes did a really good header towards O'Brien. He tried to dribble the defender. The dribble was not very accurate, and the defender recovered well. Then he could do a good tackle, but another opportunity. And then the first goal in another transition. We could steal the ball. Then Matt James was with a lot of space. He hold the ball a little until Kabore was free. Pass to Kabore. Kabore found this good pass to Windes. Windes did this good cross, and then Kiefer Moore did what he was hired to do. That is scoring goals inside the box. That's it. Flawless from him. Then another 3 minutes after this, another counter attack, a very good one. The ball is here. O'Brien tried to do the same that Windes did in this situation, but his header was not good. Windes couldn't find this ball, couldn't reach the ball. They recovered, but we kept the pressure. and we could find our second goal, the turnover, and it started in an offensive transition as well. They had the ball here. O'Brien could do this tackle. Kabore received. He accelerated the play, creating some overload in the last line. Then tried to cross and got the throw in. After the throw in, we lost the ball, but we could recover again. So that's the importance of the duels that I said in the beginning. Clearth could recover the ball and passing in a one touch to Kabore, who could find Windes, turned towards the box and found this very good cross to Kiefer Moore in the far post. So dominating again. Uh, as I said as well, the danger was in their offensive transitions. We lost some. We started losing. Not started during the whole match. We were losing some balls when he had there in the ball in the attack, and they could find some good counterattacks. But our last line was very good on this recovery, and then we could find the third goal, the winning point. Another short free kick from Okonko. Max Clearth could advance. He had space to advance when their players approached him. It gave time to O'Brien drop all this space available in the middle. O'Brien did really well, driving the ball forward, won this duel. It was bad for their players. Finished the play in the ground, and then he could find this good pass to Kakachi. Kakachi lost the ball. He tried to cross. It was a bad cross, but he was fast enough to recover. So another goal. Three. This goal started in a build-up, but it ended in a transition because we lost the ball. Then we won another duel and could win the ball again with Kakashi here. Then he could find O'Brien. O'Brien passed it quickly to Windes. That's his quality, doing these short, quick passes, going all around. Then he could find Windes. Windes did this brilliant pass to Kiefer Moore. And then Kiefer Moore showed that he's a true striker. Ken is back. You're froze,
Yeah,
but I
really
think that
struggling,
you're
really
listening.
struggling here today, Victor. We might have to cut this show short, so we might sort of quicken it up and end the show because I'm having terrible connection issues here.
Oh yeah. Actually, we're finishing because this is the last, not the last, but we are going to the last slides, just
Yep.
showing how we defended well in the last line. They started overloading our last line, but we could defend well the finishes, the headers, the shots. We could block the shots. Here they could finish, but Hyan wasn't there to press the header.
Mm.
This was the fourth finish of Kiefer Moore. 3 goals in 4 finishes. A very powerful shot from outside the box. And
He
then
was he
they
was
could find
brimming
their
with
second goal.
he was brimming with confidence at this stage.
Oh, you're lagging now the audio as well.
Sorry,
Couldn't Could you say again, please?
I was just saying at this stage, Kiefer Moore was brimming with confidence. He was very confident at this stage. He was willing to
I
take it on.
couldn't. I believe you were talking about Kiefer Moore.
Yeah, sorry, Victor. Yeah, you keep going because my internet seems to be playing up terribly here. You finish up and then we'll end the show.
Yeah, we couldn't understand. It's lagging a lot. Well, I'll just show the next slide so when your internet get back, we can listen to you. Well, then they came to their goal, also overloading the last line. Then we failed in protecting the zone. All the players watching the ball, they were a little tired, the legs and the mind, so they could find this brilliant finish. Sakamoto just did really well. But even after the goal, after considering a goal, we could find another opportunity. Kakachi stole this ball, then found this good pass to Smith. It was a little behind, but Smith could control the ball, then keep possession in the last third, and we won. A brilliant win against the leader, the best attack, the best defense in numbers at that point. And as Josh said, a big L in the table. That's it. That's the whole breakdown. Wrexham is very competitive, even when we were losing or when we got some painful draws. We were competitive enough to 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 have opportunities to win. We we're not in a better position in the table in the league because of our poor finishing and because the lack of quality in the last third, but only because that we are competitive. We were in our way to stay in the league, and if we get better in those um, aspects, I think that we can even try to go for playoffs. Don't know. We can dream a little if O'Brien learns how to finish and if Kiefer Moore learns how to pass. That's
I
it.
love your confidence, Victor. Have you got me there now?
Yeah. Now it's good.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, absolutely. And this is what I'm saying about our missed opportunities. We could easily be sitting where Charlton is right now. There's 5 more
Yeah.
points in us easily so far this season.
Yeah.
So there's a long way to go. We're only a third of the way through the league. So much more to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we
Victor,
can make it.
look, I think we might cut it short today, only because of my internet. I really appreciate your analysis of this match. It was fantastic. It was a really great breakdown. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go
So
for the next
don't
one.
forget to hit that like button. Also, look out. We'll have more show again tomorrow. That'll be it for today. Victor, I'm going to let you sign us off this time because you're the one with the better internet. So I'll let you finish up the show.
So, on that bombshell,